Howdy, folks. AWE here. Revelation News. It's the 23rd of September, 2020. And the prophecy is ticking down, all that stuff. It's something. You had the Abraham Treaty. That was a big one. They wanted prophecy people going, whoa, on that one. They really did, for Trump's people, for Trump's folks. They wanted the big prophecy. Wow, he really is. He's like Cyrus. They wanted that. I don't know if they got it. Maybe. But I have to repent. I have to repent of malice, anger, vitriolic spirit, disgusting, extremely not godly to my wife as of late. And she had to deal with me as an alcoholic too. When I was wet, when I was a wet drunk. And wow, she's a saint. Like I've said, she's a saint. But I have to repent of all that. I have to repent. Anger is the biggest thing. I need major repentance of anger and malice in my life. And I love her so much, guys. And it's so ridiculous that I just can't get it as a mature adult individual should, right? Where I should just get behavior correctly. Take the fucking beam out of my own eye before I give advice to anybody about anything. Because wow. Bad. This individual, bad. And I know it. And I've been. And it's just it's rampant anger. And I repent of it because anger is not godly pretty much ever. I mean, there is righteous anger, but the Lord carries that out. Not human beings. The just judgment comes from God Almighty, and that's it. No man can judge it correctly other than Yahweh himself, who is Yeshua. The secret name of God is Yeshua. Jesus, Yeshua, same name. Okay. Give me 1 sec, buddy. So I'm going to close this video just simply saying that I
He's going to stay muted for a little bit. So let me see. Yeah, he's going to stay muted. So let me make sure that y'all can hear me. I probably should have checked that first. Yeah, okay, you should be. Yeah, okay, you can hear me. So I'm not sure why he played that at the beginning because it was terrible on the audio. Like I had to turn mine all the way up just to hear that, and I'm not sure how he can't not hear himself and realize that no one else can. Anyway, since Rev is definitely not being coerced into making videos at the behest of Shani, because we've literally never seen her do that and have him admit that that's what she does. And literally none of us have ever seen Shani coach him just off camera on what to fucking say. We've never, ever seen that in multiple videos throughout the last 4 to 5 months. That's never happened at any time, nor has that informed anyone to the relationship between Shani and Rev, even though Rev himself has acknowledged and admitted that's indeed what he is obligated to do. So I want to address the reverend individual since he wants to address all the people and tell people to eat bullets and how everyone else is terrible. Now he's supposedly seeking therapy and all this other bullshit, and why people feel the need to say things and No one wants to be his friend, and all this boohoo kitty fuck bullshit that he likes to bring up. Well, Rev, I'm not sure how else or how more honest to be with you, other than what I'm about to tell you now. Rev, you're full of shit. That's probably one of the biggest issues here. You are a lol scout. You are kin to Vaughn. You are kin to a lot of the you refer to the lulz milk. Why do you watch people that you don't like? There's lots of people that I don't like, and I watch them fucking suffer because of Schadenfreude, right? Their misery makes me fucking happy. Absolutely. Anytime a racist, bigoted piece of shit is suffering, my dick gets hard. If you didn't know that's how that works, that's how that works. Absolutely, Rev. Absolutely. Just like you were so happy as an Alex Jones supporter watching the government fail and all the other bullshit and all the fucking conspiracies, and your pee-pee gets hard when people you don't like fail. Same way, Rev. It works the same exact fucking way. Just like I laugh every time I hear Shanny's knees not working. It's like watching a prequel to My 600-Pound Life. It works out just fine for me. So if you don't understand that, because you're going to address that, you're going to bring that up, and I'm going to go into a little bit more detail, but I wanted to sort of preface a lot of this by sort of preemptively answering some of these questions that you seem so miffed about. But I don't think that you are a dumb guy, Rev. I don't think that you are. But a part of me, and I've talked to people on the phone for the last few weeks and on Discord, and there's something that people are trying to figure out. Is it the fact that you are so brain damaged that you think we're all stupid, or are you really stupid? Oh, that looks like a happy look. All right. What's going on?
Hi. My name is Jason, and I'm a rageaholic.
Hi, Jason.
That is my issue now. Alcohol is really no longer an issue because it makes me ill. It makes me want to vomit. But now I have a new problem, and it's called internet trolls. That's number one problem in my life, actually.
Okay.
Is internet trolls.
Okay. So let me explain something. So to say that my number, let me try my best to repeat what you just said. My, as in Jason, number one problem is internet trolls. Hi, my name is Jason. I'm a rageaholic. My number one problem is internet trolls. So your personal problem, Jason, is rage, and that's from people on the internet saying things you don't like. Do I understand that correctly? Okay. All right. Cool. I just right there. I don't get that. That's something that is hard for me to understand, because you have an option. I have an option. If I don't want to see people say stuff that I don't like and in a Yahoo comment section, you know what the fuck I do, Rev? Let me show you something real quick. Let me show you. All right. You see this video right here? This video G-Man uploaded. If I don't like what's in this video, watch this shit. Watch this. You see it? You see my mouse is going up there? You see it? Watch it. You see that? You see that? What? Wait for it. Wait for it. It went away. I clicked the fucking X and it went the fuck away. It's that easy, you fucking blonde-haired, powder-looking bitch. That's easy. You don't have a hard life, you simple bitch. That's how easy it is. What are you complaining about? I hate this pussy shit that I see from guys like you. I really do. I'm sorry. Some of us have actually lived a hard life, Rev. Some of us have actually suffered and had to strive for things in life. So when you get on here and you cry on the fucking internet about what's hard life and what you don't like, I'm sorry. My dick's not bleeding. Yours is probably not. So why are you fucking crying? Grow some actual nuts. If you don't like the shit that people are saying about you, there's an easy way to fix that. Is one thing I could say just about your behavior. Quit fucking lying. Jay, I'm going to be completely honest with you, my man. I have already compiled 5 or 6 instances of you just outright lying about shit in the last about 2.5 months. You just outright lying. And I've not posted it because I'm saving it for later for content. But the problem is that there's so much. You keep fucking lying. You and your fucking whale. Both of y'all lie so fucking much. It's actually hard to keep track of the content. If you would stop doing that, I won't have content. Spoiler alert. But that's fine. Believe whatever fuck you want. Whatever fuck you want to believe, man. It's your life. Anyway. So your rage that comes from the loss of a parent, which I'm sorry, bro. Some of us have lost parents. Some of us have lost parental figures way early on in life. And that's not an excuse for you to be a shitbag. I lost somebody close to me before I stopped before I knew how to wipe my ass correctly. I probably wasn't even 4 years old, and I had to deal with that. So miss me with that bullshit. Miss everybody with that bullshit. You made a decision to sit in your fucking house and be a hermit and drink yourself into oblivion, but you had the resources to get the help that you needed. So again, miss me with that bullshit. You're making excuses because you're a shitbag. If you want to acknowledge something, don't do it because that fucking a planet next to you is coercing you to do that, right? Do it because you said, look, there's shit about myself I don't like. So I'm going to fucking fix it. That's how some of us have to get by in life. That's how some of us have to actually do stuff when we don't have mommy's money to lean on because mommy knew we'd be incompetent and inept. Just saying.
Because what happens is things are said by these individuals in comments or in chats or in the videos that they make about other individuals, whatever it is. The fact of the matter is that these things that are said are untrue. And then because they're repeated so many times by various different people, they become true.
Now, let me tell you, the shit that you see in chats and all this stuff down here, bro, people watch you. It's not, yeah, I'm lit. Rev. I could get on here and tell people that my shit brings forth dragons, and those dragons will infiltrate people's minds and make them commit adultery. I could get on here and make some bullshit up. But unless I have receipts, people going to go like, what the fuck is Drag talking about? People see you. People see her. People aren't dumb. I really struggle with this. And I have to honestly ask you to do some soul searching, Rev. Do you honestly believe that it's just a few of us out here that are just so influential? We have the gift of gab and we have these magical Sith powers so that anytime we say something about someone, it instantly becomes true just out of some weird SCP mimetic force? Like, is there some supernatural force that we have? No. We have you and her saying and doing shit. And all we're doing is commenting on it and laughing at it. That's it. That's honestly it. If you don't find the shit that she says disturbing and the lies that she's told to be somewhat disconcerting, then Jason, the problem is you. It's not everybody else. This bullshit, well, people keep saying it'll be a fact. Bitch, that's not how facts work. Where in your misbegotten education did you learn that shit? You need to go back to bumfuck Pennsylvania and redo high school if that's what they fucking taught you. Just get out of whatever weird, conspiratorial, stupid-ass mindset that you've been dwelling in for the past 30 years and grow the fuck up, you bitch. I can't make it any more clear to you, Rev. I get it. She whooped your ass. I get it. You need to say whatever the fuck you want to because you love that shit. Do you honestly think that any of us doubt that? I don't think there's a person that I've spoken to, Rev, that actually, I don't think any of us doubt that you actually do love her. A lot of us don't think she loves you because she's fucking disrespectful. And again, you want to know why that is? It's a crazy thing, Rev. Because we listen to her say disrespectful shit to you. Just because you accept it, don't make it not disrespectful, my man. You need to, again, grow the fuck up. Stand up. Listen to your little nuts click. Whatever you need to do. Go for a walk. Anything. But man, you are under some bullshit. And both of y'all under some bullshit to think that somehow everyone outside of y'all's cesspit are going to be influenced because you deemed it so. Well, everyone just needs to believe this about Shanny because I spent a lot of time around her. No, sorry. I'm not going to believe the victim of spousal abuse to tell me what I can observe myself, that I have observed about her for years. Because Rev, you've got this wonderful thing where you think that if you have to, there's some special criteria that you must meet in order to understand her. I get it. None of us have been intimate with her, and trust me, we don't want to be. Trust me. But it doesn't take a rocket scientist to go look at her arrest record and determine that she's probably not the best person in the world. Good people don't get arrested multiple times, Rev, for assault. Maybe once. Shit happens. But she has a history of it. Her compliance with the law recently that caused this stuff to get expunged is not a testament to magical forces. It's because the bitch don't want to end up in jail again. So, for the third time, miss me with that bullshit. Everybody else with that bullshit. But you got struggles of your own with that, don't you? Come January. But we won't talk about that.
So apparently the air of the way things are on YouTube right now in terms of our community, in terms of people that pay attention to us, is that I'm some kind of saintly individual that...
Bitch, somebody lied to you. Look, I literally... Rev, somebody was talking to me today about this shit. None of us can figure out where you got that from. That has to come from Shanny. That there's no way that you listen to me, you listen to the Geek Room, Black Guy TV, White Guy TV, Asian Guy TV. I don't know who else you've been listening to, Ella Tallulah, Ira Alec. I have no idea who you listen to come to that conclusion. That's some extra bullshit. At no point in time were people absolving you because she was caught being abusive. Now, I have it on good authority that you yourself you got a habit of throwing shit when you get angry. Actually, there's an old video I have where she's talking about you throwing shit at her. So, no, nobody who is saying that. That's some made up bullshit, a part of your fucking delusions. No, Rev. I'm going to disabuse you of that right now. Nobody believes that. I think I speak for anybody. You can look, because I know you love to watch our fucking chats. Look at this fucking chat. Does anybody in the chat believe what Rev just said about him being some saintly individual situation? Does anybody? I don't care. Please disagree. Please somebody say that they believe that. Just to validate this bullshit. Because this is, to me, stupid. This is some extra stupid, ill-contrived bullshit. I don't know. I'm running out of words. It's getting late. This is stupid.
Never has bad behavior, and Shanny is this horrible person that manipulates me and blah, 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 blah.
That's true. That is actually true.
The narrative that some people are painting in whatever you want to call this thing. The show we do, whatever. That's what's being painted by certain people. And I can tell you for 100% fact that both of those things, or everything I just mentioned there, is completely false.
Okay. So one of the things is false. You are not a saintly individual. Shanny is demonstrably a horrible person. And Jay, I will relegate whatever time, if you want this weekend to have a one-on-one, I will lay out with receipts why she's a terrible person. I know she won't let you do that. And I'm going to repeat that. I know she won't let you do that because she doesn't like it when the attention is on you, not her, even though we're talking about her. But I can show you why. That's not hard. Matter of fact, I'll play the second half of the parents video as evidence of that. But yeah, the reason why people have come to and Jason, I want you to think about this. when you and Shani sat through and made, I think it was like 16 hours. I want to say it was about 16 hours of y'all's review of Cecil McFly's video. At what point did it occur to you, if it ever occurred to you, that when you two were trying to retcon everything that happened and then ended up contradicting what would play next, such as, I'll give you a specific example, when both of you were calling Cecil McFly an idiot and horrible and stupid and all this other kind of shit in reference to the kid being in the car that was suicidal, and say he wasn't even in the car. What are you just making stuff up? And then Shani turns around and talks to the kid, and you can hear the kid. And then y'all have to go, well. At what point do you go, maybe I should shut my damn mouth so I don't look fucking stupid? And there were several instances like that. Because trust me, buddy, I'm going over that one later. Not now, later. I'm going over that one because that's funny. To listen to you two try to rewrite history and the retcon stuff in the moment, but you don't have the mental acumen to do so, is funny. It's like my 9-year-old trying to do calculus. He can try, but he ain't getting nowhere. He can try all day long. So you guys have a penchant for bullshit. And you want to know why I say that, Rev? It's something that I noticed about you two. And it took me a while to realize this. You, Rev, you have this funny thing, and she does it sometimes too, but you really do this, and it's funny. And I've figured out how to trigger this in you. If you get a little bit of information, you don't check it. You're not actually interested in checking information. All it has to be is a little bit of innocuous information that comports to some weird conspiratorial bullshit that makes you a fucking victim. As some force out there that you don't like, through whatever machinations, is doing something, you will actually fabricate the machinations. You will fabricate all the details in the moment and then toss it to her, and she'll fabricate more and toss it back to you. None of you verified anything, but you do that. Rev, you want to know how I know that you do that? Is because I've given you information more than once, and you've done that. And I've watched you and laughed. Recently, I've been one of those people that have done that. Again, it took me a while to figure that out. It took me a little bit to figure that out. But the only way I was able to figure that out is because I sat and watched you two make shit up on the fly. If you didn't do that, Rev, then I mean, why is that a thing? But fine, I'm going off. I'll let you finish.
I have massive rage issues.
I agree.
And anybody that knew me from the old days definitely saw that in Hangouts. Because I was drinking up a storm, and yeah, I was not good. And I was getting worse and worse because of the alcoholism. So, I want everybody to know, especially our audience.
Let me know if there's an echo.
We care about you guys. We think you're cool people. Especially to our audience, I want you to know that I am not perfect. I've said this since I've been on YouTube.
Who says you're?
Because I knew that there would be.
Okay, I hate. If there's one thing I hate hearing from people in real life, especially online and any of this, I'm not perfect bullshit. Anytime anyone says that to me, I instantly my red flags go up. That is a stupid comment to make in any and every scenario. I'm not perfect. Well, no shit, bitch. Nobody's fucking perfect. That was never a standard. Nobody is out here trying to make everybody perfect or hold people to a standard in which we expect perfection from anybody, especially ourselves. That's fucking dumb. Filming in progress. Filming in progress. Filming in progress. Rev, why would you say some dumb shit like that? Who on the internet was expecting perfection out of you. At what point? At what point did somebody lie to you and say that we expected you to be perfect? I don't expect my damn self to be perfect. So why would I expect that from somebody else? Did Shani expect you to be perfect? I hope not. I hope not. But that's a stupid comment. Just remove that. Remove those words and that syntax from your vocabulary altogether. Remove it, because that's a cop-out piece of bullshit that people say when they don't want to take responsibility for their actions. Because I guarantee you can't name the person who said, Rev, I expect you to be perfect. Because now you have to apologize for not meeting that standard. Nobody, Rev, nobody held you to that fucking standard. This is more bullshit.
People coming at me saying, oh, who the hell do you think you are? You're so fucking holy. I'm not holy. There's one righteous, and that's the Father. And Jesus said that himself. Even the Messiah said, I'm not good. What are you talking about? You know? So the bottom line is that there are moments that you guys mostly don't see. You see sometimes a little bit of anger pop out. Sometimes more than a little. It did to that one channel. Okay?
So let's be specific. The Geek Room, where you specifically targeted the guys in the Geek Room, Frank, Brand, not necessarily Anna, but the other guy too, the one who looks like a lumberjack. You told him eat a bullet and call everybody in the audience stupid and they should die and all that stuff. A little bit of anger, huh? I mean, that's quite a bit, man. But look, so that's excessive. That's excessive, man. Why would you say some shit like that? Because people said your wife is fat and your dick is small. Like, was that really called for? I don't think that's commensurate with what was said, but that's fine. If you feel so sensitive that you got to tell people to eat a bullet because of that, man, then you got more issues than the internet.
I have moments where I am almost impossible to want to be around.
I can see that.
You don't want to be around me at all because I get into a rage that it has to come out somehow. Is it going to come out?
Okay, so here is where Rev loses me, and this is where this is a personal struggle for me, and for a few reasons. So believe it or not, I actually have anger issues. Some of y'all would never know that, right? Because I'm pretty good at controlling myself. And I've had to be informed that I can't let my anger sort of permeate because I forget that I am much larger than people around me. And so my anger, even though I'm not breaking stuff or attacking people, it doesn't give off a good vibe for anyone in the vicinity. So I have to be cognizant of that. Absolutely. Right. And that comes with sorry, Jason. This comes with actually doing something with your life, like serving your fucking country. Sorry. But okay, cool. You have mommy issues and daddy issues. Get in line with everybody else who has to wake up and not be a dickhole to their significant other. So I don't feel sympathy for you because I just see you act as a petulant child. Now, don't get me wrong. I know guys who have legitimate anger issues, and when they get angry, they punch their wife in the fucking mouth. They dot eyes, right? Those guys have anger issues, but you don't do that. All the guys that I've ever encountered that have that sort of penchant, you don't fit the description. In fact, it's a weird sort of way that you show these anger issues. You start throwing things like a child and having rage fit and getting loud. You become a literal man-child. So if that's what you're calling rage issues, then fine. I call it being a grown-ass man-child because your mama couldn't take a fucking titty out your goddamn mouth. That's what I call it. I'm just gonna be honest with you. She couldn't let your bitch ass grow up and go fucking do something with your goddamn life. And so now you're an adult fucking child. But like, so that's your anger issue. Okay, here's a way to fix that. Grow up and quit being a bitch. I know it's simple for me to say that. But if you, don't get me wrong, she's wrong as hell for putting hands on you every day of the week. No excuses. But you have on more than one. And Jason, I want you, please challenge me. Please call me a liar on this. I got something for that ass. Please deny this. I got something recently with shit's being thrown. Even her, even your woman saying that you throw shit on multiple occasions. Please say something about this. I want you to. But you have a bad habit of throwing shit when you get mad. You know who in my house has that problem? Nobody, because we're adults. Nobody has that fucking problem. My 9-year-old doesn't do that because he's actually raised correctly. Don't throw my shit. But if you need to go get therapy, go get therapy. And don't make excuses for it. You could have been got therapy. What was stopping you? Giving $500 to somebody online because they said something nice to you in the chat? Was that what stopped me? Rev, don't bullshit me, my man. I know how much therapy costs. If y'all don't know, therapy is around $65 to $80 an hour. If y'all didn't know that, ask me how I know. Right? So for the price of someone saying something nice to you on the internet, or how about this? How about the price of some of the cameos? Here's the bullshit, Rev. You would rather spend fucking money on having random celebrities say something nice for you and Shani to make her fat ass happy rather than actually getting help for your relationship. You see the things you prioritize over what? You see the problem with that? Rev, don't forget that some of us have been doing this shit for a while. When I say this shit, having relationships, being adult, have life, you are not the only person that lives in this world. We're not just random constructs that sort of exist in a computer game. We see through your bullshit. We see through you. People know we're not dumb. It's not people making shit up. It's that we're not fucking stupid. Rev, there are people who live miles from you. They can fact check you on bullshit. Rev, how do you think I got the fucking image off the fucking courthouse? When you lie about shit, Rev, people are going to find out. Again, you're not in some weird fucking video game. You're not in some alternative universe where you're the third person character. I don't know what goes through your fucking alcohol-addled head. But this shit is not that hard. You make it hard because you're complacent and inept. I'm just being real with you. You can make up whatever bullshit you want to. But the reality of the situation is, there's a reason people laugh at you. There's a reason people make fun of you. There's a reason she's over there blubbering, doing the crocodile tears. Because we see through y'all. There's over 100 people watching now. Over 100 people see through you and laugh at you for a reason.
Name calling? Is it going to come out in saying some kind of disgusting troll comment that isn't true, but I'll use it against you? This is the type of stuff that I've done with Shannon. And
like my 9-year-old.
She's damaged by this. And that's why for a long time I have been supposed to be going to therapy, but
okay. For a long time I'm supposed to be going to therapy. So I want to know this, Rev. What was stopping you from going to therapy back when you were single? Don't say you didn't have the money, because you did. What was stopping you? You knew you had these problems for a while. You've already acknowledged that. What was stopping you? Before you got in a relationship, this is important, Rev. Pay attention to this part. Before you got in a relationship and took somebody in with 2 young kids, talking about you're going to be a father. Oh, How about fixing your fucking self? You ever think about that? Was that ever important? I mean, Shane's already said you ignore the kids anyway, so I guess they're just extra baggage. And again, if you want receipts on that, please let me know, Rev. I got you. You weren't concerned with fixing yourself, but instead you'd rather bury yourself in alcohol because that's easy. Because mommy's not there with a tit in your mouth. You'd rather take her in and call it a done deal. And then do what? You just thought magic was going to happen and you were going to stop being a fucking petulant man-child? Hasn't helped so far. So now all of a sudden, when she's distraught off of people on the internet and your rage sessions, whatever you want to call it, now all of a sudden you need therapy. Okay, cool. But you knew that earlier this year. Matter of fact, you actually mentioned it earlier this year, even before COVID. So now we're acknowledging that we've been lax on that. We've not really taken care of that. And Rev, I can speak from personal experience, by the way, just in case you're wondering about the whole therapy thing. Absolutely. I can give you dates. Again, I'm good with receipts. So now you need therapy. Now you're going to get it. Now you're not going to be lax. Now we're going to get on it. Okay, cool. We'll see.
But I won't even go into the reason why it's taken longer. But now I'm in it. And I'm very happy that I am, because I'm hoping that this person that I'm getting the counseling from can give me tips to when I feel that I've been offended or wronged, that I no longer use this vitriolic crap to my wife. And that's what needs to happen on my part. Now,
okay. So this is a good direction. So how can he not simply redirect his frustrations back onto his significant other? Now, I would say in normal circumstances, that's a really good thing. But this isn't normal. I've listened to the way that she talks to him. I've listened to the disrespectful shit. He has full right to feel disrespected because she says, she sits there and talks, oh, if Chris would take me back, I'd leave right now. No one's here. No one helps me. No one loves me. All that stupid shit. And it's a lie. All that's a lie. Every last bit of it. She can sit on her fat ass and get fatter every day because he's opened up his wallet and feeding her fucking face every single day. She doesn't have to get up out her fucking bed other than to piss because he's just handing just gobs and gobs of money over to her stupid fucking whims. No one loves me. No one cares for me. Oh. Okay, so he's just doing all that because you just so happen to be there. Why he could have been doing that? Rev could be doing that. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I had this conversation with somebody today. Rev got his shit together. Start going back to school, dump about 500 pounds of pain. He could get him a bad bitch. I'm just gonna be real. He could get some fucking Trump supporter, 5'9" blonde bombshell if he wanted to. Christian to the core, far right, hell yeah, doing it all. Whatever. He could do it. He could do it. Absolutely. I have no doubt. But he's not. He's sticking with her. And so she shows her gratitude by just shitting on him. Yes, he's a man-child. Absolutely. But you knew that way before you got with him. Wasn't trying to get him any professional help. In fact, you insisted on he not get professional help. That's why Shanny decided she wanted to wean him off of alcohol cold turkey because of her medical experience. We're going to put that in air quotes. So there's an issue here. I'm glad that he's trying to go in the right direction finally, but Shanny's not going to take responsibility. So he has to now, and this is where I sympathize with Rev just a little bit. Rev has to take aboard and understand his emotional burden, the turmoil, the stress. Accept it, deal with it. Be a man. I got it. That's what a man does. But he also has to take on hers because she's not going to deal with it like an adult at all whatsoever. She wants to be enabled and coddled every step of the way. Every step of the fucking way. So he's now having to do all of these extra movements to try and maintain this relationship while she bleeds him dry and looks for another man. I'm gonna put that out there. Absolutely. As soon as she figures out that that money's running out and they ain't coming back, she's gone. She ain't staying. Absolutely not. She can be mad all day. That's the fucking truth. But anyway.
I feel like I have to, it's like broken record shit. Do you realize how many videos are on my channel, my main channel that has 500 and some subs now? That channel. Do you know how many times I've addressed this? That Shannon does not abuse me.
Okay. Rev, your opinion in the matter as an abuse victim, I'm going to tell you right now, does not actually matter. Both of you are on tape acknowledging the abuse. She pled guilty to it. You forget we got court documents. She has already pled guilty to it. That's why she had the remediation. That's why she had the court mandated therapy. And now is being expunged. Yes, there was abuse. I mean, I can, Rev, if you want me to, I can go back over the court documents. I can go back over the arrest records, the police tape, where you are saying that she hit you and she's saying that she hit you. You can repeat whatever the fuck you want to repeat over and over and over again. But there, Rev, there's demonstrable evidence showing that you right here are lying. If you are talking about persistent abuse, then okay, I can see your point. Maybe she has stopped putting hands on you. Cool. But she has physically abused you in the past. As a guy, it's hard to accept. I get it. Toxic masculinity, all that bullshit. Gotcha. But that is a fact, Jack. That is a fact.
She does not manipulate me. She doesn't do any of the.
She does manipulate you. And I actually tell you why. So, you know, Rev, when about 2 months ago, actually a little bit more, 3 months ago, where you do videos primarily in the bathroom, and some of us were making fun of the blue towel that never seemed to get washed. And do you remember that, Rev? Now, a few times we watch you look over, you look to the right. You look just off camera. Like, why is he looking like that? And then all of a sudden we'd hear her coaching you on what to say. In fact, one of the videos, and this video was actually done, I believe, when you were on the bed like we are now, where you're talking about her mother. And she's coaching you on what to say. So what do you call that, Rev? When you say that, remember the cat piss video, Rev? Oh, she's making me make this video. Yeah, I said something dumb. You said that more than once, that she is in some way coercing you to make this video or that video or this video. And then when you don't say the right things, we can hear her coach you and then you repeat it. Rev, what do you call that? If that's not manipulation, fine. Fine. What is it? Whatever word you want to replace with manipulation or coercion, that's fine. We can use your terms. And we can call it coaching. That's fine too. We can call it helping. We can call it a Shanny assist. Whatever you feel comfortable calling that bullshit, we can call it. But at the end of the day, it is what it is.
These things that the internet people say she does. Yeah, 52 in the room. That's good. Because I hope you hear it again, that all the trolls that say that my wife abuses me, manipulates me, or whatever negative, it's not true. Now, what will you say about this video?
I'm gonna say you're a damn liar. That's what I'm gonna say. Say you bullshitting everybody. Because we see y'all, we hear y'all. Rev, I don't think you realize how many clips a lot of us have. Every time y'all start that arguing, every time she's mouthing, telling kids to shut the fuck up before she do this, that, and the other, we have clips of all that. Every time y'all do shit like that, there's a clip of it by at least 2 people. Do you realize if there's 52 people watching you, guarantee at least 10% of them are recording shit. They're waiting for it because they know that if they wait long enough, there's going to be some bullshit because y'all can't control yourselves. It's going to end up in my Discord or somebody else's, and it's going to end up on TGR Bytes, just like today. So you can be as upset as you want to. You guys provide the evidence that everybody needs to say, you know what? I guess this is going on. I guess this is right.
He's just saying that to come off okay and make her look better. No. I am telling you the fucking 100% God's honest truth.
Just like this correct and accurate individual is telling the 100% truth about Hillary Pugh. And then this accurate and correct individual had to go back and say, yeah, I lied about Hillary Pugh. Hillary is in the chat. You remember that, Hillary? I was there watching that live, laughing. I remember that because you called him out in the chat and he had to admit that he was lying about you. Yep.
Now, if you want to continue to perpetuate lies, that's on your head and you're going to pay for it because you're causing actual problems in a marriage. Do you know that? Yeah, you do. Because why? It gets you off. You have to look in the mirror, and this is...
So here's the funny thing. So what we observe from y'all's relationship and comment on is causing issues in your marriage. This is gonna be a tough question, right? It's gonna be on the exam. Whose problem is that? Exactly. Is that Dragnout's problem? So if I observe her berate you and start talking about Chief Pringles can and how his, the 12-inch dick could pleasure her in ways that you could never imagine, and I go, man, that bitch is disrespectful. She should never say some shit like that. And she gets upset because I said that what she said was disrespectful, and that causes strife in y'all's marriage. Rev, whose fault is that? I hope you have the right answer. Please tell me you have the right answer to that. When she says, nobody loves me and everyone wants to see me die, my heart hurts, it's my fibro. And we go, oh my God, here we go again. This bitch. And nobody believes her. And she gets upset. Rev, whose fault is that? When she gets on camera and she starts all the crocodile tears and no one in the chat is being supportive because you clearly see no tears, and then her stop in the middle of crying to check the live chat, and she gets upset because no one's buying her performance. Rev, whose fault is that? I'm having to go through these different scenarios for a reason. Whose fault is that, Rev? Whose fault is that? Is that my fault? Am I supposed to fall down a few flights of stairs and just become dumb all of a sudden? You do realize that we see y'all, right? You do understand that we can see you. We have eyes. We can see and hear you. You do know that, right? Come on. We're not dumb. If you want to believe bullshit about Moby Dick, then that's fine. You and Shamu can do whatever the fuck y'all want to. Say whatever the hell you want to. But none of us got to live up under her. She can tell you that the moon is made of cheese and you'll believe it. We all know that. You'll lie to cover your own ass. I got receipts on that too, my man. But Rev, those of us who don't need to lie, are not going to buy the bullshit. So you might as well stop trying. You might as well stop trying. If you don't want any bad propaganda against her, then tell us act right. I don't know what to say. Tell her to quit being a fucking sloppy, nasty ass bitch. Like, you stop lying your damn self. Quit absolving her from responsibility from everything. Like, it's honestly that easy. You give people material. I'm telling you right now, but you can't accept that. It has to be some weird conspiracy with fucking Freemasons and Illuminati, and you got to be what? Matter of fact, what is all this? Well, I've been meaning to say this stupid shit. Ain't you a little old to be playing fucking pretend? And you and I both know that you ain't no fucking spirit, no goddamn Megatron, and she ain't no fucking Sand Dolphin. What is all that stupid shit? Do you really like? I get it. Y'all have religious beliefs. My parents got religious beliefs. My brothers and cousins got religious beliefs. Nobody thinks he's Megatron and a Sand Dolphin. Like, what the fuck is all that stupid shit? Are you that fucking stupid? Are you just that starved for attention that you just need to make up shit? Like, come on.
This is what I said on Shanny's live stream while she was crying in the bathroom.
Oh.
I said, you have to look at yourself in the mirror. You have to look at yourself in the eyes, and you ask yourself, why are you treating this woman in this way? She's such a horrible person. No,
She is. She is a horrible person.
She's not.
Okay.
And I've lived with her 3 years. I've seen it all. The good, the bad, and the ugly of Shannon. I've seen it all, and she's seen it in me. And she's a lot better than me, trust me. Because when I go to the evil spot, I get really evil.
Oh, no. You tell her that she's fat and worthless. Oh, no, Jason. No, don't tell her that. Don't go, Jason. Don't go to your evil place. No. Bro. Man, like, look. I have to laugh about that. Just, again, personal experience. Don't talk to me about an evil place when if you went through a fraction of the shit that I've gone through in my life, man, you would find this funny too. Maybe that's just what it is. Rev, have you ever had to try to wake up somebody like a boss? I know you never actually had a boss. Pretend you had a boss and you actually had to work and be an adult, and you had to wake this guy up, and there's a possibility that this guy might actually kill you. Have you ever gone through that? Do you want to talk about an evil place that somebody has to be in, how rattled they have to be, how much darkness in their heart that this person may actually kill you, right? I'm talking about severe PTSD, just from being woken up. Just imagine that, right? Imagine what somebody actually has to go through in life. Just like I don't want to just shit on anybody's inner darkness, but this stupid petty bullshit, it's just baby back bitch shit. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. Like, I really don't. I'm not feeling empathy here because it seems like it's put on. Okay, cool. You said mean shit about people. Okay, and I told a dude that I'd dig up his dead mother and fuck her in front of him. All right, it was mean, and I wanted to be mean, and I don't say shit like that anymore. This is not the venue for that, right? But man, like, get the fuck over it. Everybody says mean shit when they get mad. Understanding that that's not acceptable and fixing it is what being an adult is about. I just like you're trying to build up this I guess this mystique, like there's some, like, I think this is a part of your weird conspiratorial spiritual bullshit that you gotta make shit seem a lot worse than it really is. Like, I just that's what it just comes off as that, and I'm not feeling it at all, at fucking all.
And she needs to do spiritual warfare with me.
Yeah, I do spirit. What the fuck does that mean? She she has to do spirit. Wait, so you calling her a fat whale and she's over here? God damn it, I don't think I got enough juice for this. This nigga got a big spirit coming out of his ass now. I gotta exercise him. Get them demons out, boy. Get them demons out. What the fuck does that mean? Please, just look, I got it. Like, people, you got some weird fucking beliefs. She has to do spiritual work where she got to go in a VR headset and fight somebody. She got to fight a mini boss or something. Like, what the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? She has to do spiritual warfare. How about the spiritual warfare between her and Gravity? Like, I don't like to have like an actual fight between her, you, and the gravitational pull that she exudes. What is actually happening in that household? Because, my God, this is so fucking dumb. This is just dumb. It just sounds like you're fabricating shit to mask the real fucking issues in y'all's goddamn relationship. Are you kidding me, Rev? My God. Then please, if y'all are Christian-like folk in the chat, help me understand this shit, because it just seems contrived. It really seems contrived.
I would tell those stories to friends, not you people.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm going to tell you how bad it's gotten. Even the people in...
Well, she almost sucked the poltergeist out of me one day. Man, I was flying around this bitch like I was a goddamn airplane in World War II. The Loot Waffle was after me, and she had to bring me down. Her spiritual powers got me. It just brought me back.
In this room right now that are chatting, I completely avert my eyes from them. Because even they make me sick, mostly. Because I see them in hater rooms, having fun with the haters. They're just bored individuals that want somewhere to go. Just like
I'm sitting here fucking talking shit. This is the bullshit that I'm talking about right now, Rev. This shit here is you trying to dictate to people what they can and cannot do. So if people watch you and Shani, yes, I realize I'm muted. If somebody is watching you, and help me understand this. If you just want to skip everything else that I said in this because it hurts your fucking feelings, that's fine. But someone please relay this to Rev. If somebody goes to your chat and they say, "Hey, cool, you guys are playing Grand Theft Auto 5. I like this game. How about, y'all doing a let's play? That's cool. Awesome." And then you see them go in the geek room and they're laughing at King Cobra making a burger out of, I don't know, rat turds and Cheetos. I don't know, whatever. Are they not allowed to do that? Help me understand that, Rev. Because that to me seems really fucking stupid. You don't dictate what people watch on YouTube. You can't dictate what she puts in her fucking mouth. So how the hell are you going to tell another adult what they can and cannot watch on YouTube? Where do you get off saying shit like that? There's plenty of people who watch me and come in the chat and they go and they watch people that I don't care for. I'll give you an example. Stupid Whore Energy. She likes a whole bunch of shit and watches shit from people that I don't fucking care for. But guess what? She's grown. I don't tell her what, even if she lived in my household, which she don't because she's a stupid whore. Where would I get the audacity to tell her what she can and can't watch, where she can and can't go? I don't understand that. Where? Just that whole dynamic, because this weird expectation you have, is related to what you think people are supposed to do when they're in your vicinity. But I'm gonna let you finish.
Like you are right now, aren't you? So I can't control people's internet mouths.
Well, no shit.
But I can tell you the truth.
Oh, try it.
The truth is that Shanny has done nothing to me, abusive or otherwise negative, since I've been with her.
Okay. Okay, Rev. First of all, first of all, whether people are bored watching you, whether people genuinely like you, that's on them. I could tell you would have a better time not trying to dictate people's internet habits since you can't control your own. I think that's in your best interest. If what you want from your viewership is for them to exclusively watch you and you only, then you need to make that explicit. You need to say, hey, put it in the description. If you are a fan of our channel, then you are not allowed to go to any other channel on YouTube, or here you have to automatically block all of these channels if you watch us. Let people know that, because I can tell you right now, that would help people understand y'all a bit more. And trust me, I will make fun of you for that, because that's some baby back bitch shit too. So if that's what you expect, because that's what you're telling me, you're telling everybody else, so Christina Blackfeather can't stop by and say hi to y'all, and then she can't come and talk to us about Minecraft or Wicca stuff. So that, like, what makes you think that you have like this exclusive club where people can only view you? Like, I would love for you to make a video just on that. Please do. Please do. On the second point, Shanny's never done anything abusive to Rev. That's a lie. That is a lie. I can literally pull up Rumor Research Lab and play you saying that, yes, Shanny hit me, and the police saying that you lied to them a few times in their interview, and then Shanny saying that she hit you too, right? So do you want me, you tell me and everyone else, Rev, should we believe the Rev in that video that was talking to the cops? Should we believe that Shanny that was talking to the cops? Or should we believe y'all now? Which one of y'all is lying? Shanny and Rev in the past, or Shanny and Rev in the present? Which one of y'all's lying? We're trying to figure out which one to believe. So if your past selves are a bunch of liars, then that makes things easy. We'll just keep the track of that. Okay, cool. So if there's something that Shanny and Rev say in the past that contradicts what they say in the future, or the present, just stick with the stuff in the present and ignore any inconsistencies and contradictions. Easy.
Period. There's literally nothing negative that she's done to me. Okay? Now, once again, the only thing that I can say to you after this video that I've done, that I've taken time again to address this, you have to understand that people make money on these lies. Why? I mean, a good person wouldn't care if they were making money on lies, right? They wouldn't care. They would just stop it because it's the right thing to do. These people have no scruples. They don't care if it's true or not. If it's making them super chats or a Patreon even, or a porn account that shouldn't be theirs, with stone.
So I love, actually, let me put this here. So just in case we have any questions, it's a straw poll right there. Shanny and Rev, they're going to love that one. So the issue is that there are people who are on here making money. I don't know who the fuck they're talking about, off of these allegations, these heinous things. Rev, isn't that the reason that y'all are doing YouTube videos and trying to clout chase is to get money? Didn't y'all quite explicitly say that a few times? But okay, fine. Like I said, your Schadenfreude is good enough for me. The money's extra. But now I know some of y'all are responding to the accusation that other people are putting the porn accounts of them up, and that is a lie. That is an absolute lie. In fact, I anticipated Shani lying about this when she was in a discussion a few weeks back, and I had someone in Discord put their Pornhub account on the Wayback Machine, and they probably still don't realize it. But Jason's still repeating this lie. So as Jason says this more, we're collecting more and more instances of him lying about it. And it's funny because even recently he slipped up and acknowledged that they made the Pornhub account. So the more that he does this, the worse it's going to look in the future. So if you see him make this lie, don't actually correct him on that. Don't let him keep lying and have Shani keep lying about it. Because so far, I think there's about 5 instances of Shani and Rev saying that I made it or someone else made it, and 2 or 3 instances of them admitting that they did. So if we can get the ratio 1-to-1, that'd be great. But yeah, it's really sad once you think about it. Like, why would they need to lie about that? Your guess is as good as mine, but Shani and Rev seem to lie sort of reflexively. So, I mean, there's that. And so far, here's a poll. Did Shani abuse Rev? It's 32 votes. I don't know what to say. This must be Dragnot's Sith mind control powers. That has to be why. So I'm going to command some of you to hit I don't know, because I don't know is definitely an option there. So that's there. So anyway,
stolen content that's no longer supposed to be available. It doesn't matter if it's right or correct or accurate. It just don't matter. Do you get that? So the reason I'm doing this video is to hopefully, for the people that matter, they understand this. I want you to understand this because it's starting to interfere with real life. These constant comments of lies is really starting to get to everybody in the family psychologically. So are you going to be a good person when you look in that mirror and you say, why have I been doing this to Shannon? Are you going to be honest with yourself and say, yeah, I've been a shit person. I've had to do that multiple times because of the way I've treated this beautiful girl, period. I've had to come to my fucking own understanding.
Okay, so let me understand this correctly. So we're supposed to go in the mirror and ask ourselves, why are we doing this? So what am I doing is bad? So I would love Jason to be more explicit about this. And if he's going to demand that people do stuff, at least be specific and name us and our infractions, I guess. But so anytime that I find Shani lying, just completely fabricating stuff, attacking people, unwarranted attacks on people, I shouldn't say anything. Is that what I'm understanding? Because that's the bulk of my material, Jason. If you actually look at my channel, I look for when Shani's lying. Matter of fact, I hopped on a sock account and actually asked her about her own behavior in a video that she made towards me that was not called for at all. That was very racially charged. So help me understand, Jason. Was I not supposed to make a video exposing that? What was I just supposed to go, oh, okay, well, you know, she called me a black failure and I'm just every nigga this and nigga that and every racial stereotype. I'm just so in Jason's mind, that's cool. That's okay. She can say inflammatory stuff, but no one's supposed to say anything about it because that makes Shani upset. Was Shani concerned with how I would feel about that sort of stuff? An even better question, Jason, when you're sitting right there next to her, she's saying shit like that, and your stupid ass don't speak up, but you go, yeah, 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 yeah. What does that say about you? Why should I feel compelled to change anything about what I do, especially on my channel? And G-Man, you can be mad too. When you don't have the testicular fortitude to stop her when she's doing shit like that. Huh? Answer me that. Riddle me that, Jason. When you're sitting there and she's laughing at the Geek Room friends that died and saying, oh, this person died and she's happy for it. And you're, yeah, yeah. And then she gets the backlash for it. And then you got to make these stupid ass videos trying to plead with people to not expose her fat ass. What exactly do you think is going through some of our heads, Jason? Do you not think that we hear you? Like, do you not realize that a lot of us hear you in the background or see you or both? If you weren't such a spineless bitch, I may expect more of you. But I can't. I honestly, I can't expect you to do anything more than sit there and be her major domo. But now all of a sudden you want to be a man. Now all of a sudden you want to stick your chest out and beat on it a little bit. You want to do a little bit of that, man. I'm sorry. You and your womanly hips can't do that. You're going to have to find a way to regain whatever masculinity that she's left you with and find a better way to spend your motherfucking time other than this bullshit. Because I'm just going to laugh at you. If you're too much of a bitch, and you are, Jason, you are one of the biggest bitches I've ever seen in my life for a man. I'm just being honest with you. G-Man's quite the bitch himself, but I would have to say you take the cake on this. You can't actually stand up to her and tell her to stop. You can't actually go, you know what? That's too much. You sit there and you're compliant and you're fucking complacent. And then you get mad when she gets checked. Well, maybe if there was a little bit more communication between you, a little bit more respect, then shit would happen. Just a thought, Jason.
Understanding of why are you getting frustrated with her this way? You're not perfect.
Frustration.
You're an asshole a lot of times. So why are you treating her this way? And I looked myself in the mirror and I said, it's your ego. It's your fucking ego, Jay. Go apologize to that girl or attempt to. And she's got to have she has got to have her time to vent and get this stuff out.
No. If that's the dynamics of y'all relationship and she just needs to say incredibly offensive shit, and I'm trying to find the screenshots, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. All men are bastards, and all she is a brood mare, and all this other stupid shit that she likes to put up here. If that's her way of what is this shit? Hold on, let me find it. There we go. Fact. Nobody cares about my feelings and don't care what their name calling does to me. They just continue to hurt me over and over again. That is not what good people do. That's what evil people do. Well, Shanny, when you were saying that I'm just a black stereotype, what was that? You didn't care about my feelings, so fuck you, bitch. I get it. It's not about actually being a good person, but looking like you're a good person. You might want to look like you went to fucking school. But, oh my God. First of all, fuck you, your phony mentality. If you can't, the comma splice here, if you can't do good and treat others like shit, but just want the image of goodness, you are missing the point. The point of doing good is to ease suffering, not to make yourself look good. Duh. Some hooked on phonics. I get online and I get home. Wait. I get online and I get it at home. I guess she meant to say I get it online and I get it at home. I have no safe zone, no real sense of security, and I feel all alone with no energy left to fight. I'm fucking defeated with tears smashing on the ground. I have no hope left, no rhyme or reason, no direction. I'm just defeated in every way imaginable. To know no one truly gives a damn. All you get called names. It's empty. It's an empty world, and all you want is to get out. Human beings are the most ugliest of God's creatures. Need an apostrophe there. They are mean and cruel. They hurt just for their satisfaction, and they will lie just to look good. I know they all leave in the end while I'm standing in broken pieces and dust with no way and no help to clean it. I hate people all day. Okay, that's a full stop there. I hate people. All they do is hurt me for no reason other than they feel like it. I hate life. Happiness is that's a full stop. Happiness is a myth because I never found it. I hate my life because there's no love in it. Oh, oof. I'm beyond depressed. It's another apostrophe. It's like grief. Like I can't take it. That should be a full stop. And there's nothing I'm done reading. This is just terrible. It's obvious she never graduated high school. Jason, if you love her, I got a suggestion for you. You're probably gonna see where I'm going with this. Instead of the countless cameos and DoorDash, how about hooked on phonics, right? How about helping her get her GED? Because what I just read was terrible. That was awful. She should. I would be ashamed to actually show that to people. And then if she wanted pity from me, she got it. I pity the person who had to try and teach her grammar. That was terrible. And whoever tried to teach her grammar should be kicked in the throat.
Because otherwise it's extremely destructive. It's even worse if she bottles it. And bless her, she's in therapy. She's doing great. The person she's with loves her. You know, come on. It's good things. But why can't we be on the internet without harassment?
Okay, so let me translate this. Why can't we be on the internet and attack people and make up stuff and people not respond and correct us and laugh at us when we make up shit? That's what Jason is talking about here. That's what Jason is talking about, because Shanny wants to be able to be on the internet to say heinous shit about people and no one actually respond to it. That's what the issue is. That's what the real problem is here, right? So if that's what you want, then that's not what you're going to get. But I'll give you an example.
Is it working this time? Seems like the restarted phone, it works. Hi, Puddin'. It's me. And I decided to come here on Facebook to torture you.
Okay, just right there. Some of y'all have seen that. Some of y'all, we did an edited video about that. So if that's something that she needs to do, Rev, if she needs to specifically go on another social media platform and target me and tag me to torture me, what is she made that video towards me? That's why none of you have ever seen that. That was made towards me, and I laughed at her for tagging the wrong account. But it popped up on my other account because I have 2 Facebooks. So that was a video towards me. So if she can do that, Rev, and she was talking to you at the beginning of that about the device cutting off, you knew she was making that. Yet you said you thought that was funny. You thought that was cool. I never got an apology for that. But the second I make a video and people enjoy it, laughing at her, contradicting herself, then you're upset. Then she's sad and no one cares about her. That's the bullshit that I'm talking about. Again, I got receipts.
Is it something about us, about me and Shanny, that we can't be on the internet and have some fun with people? Why is it us that would have to take all these lies and then we're supposed to be expected to just move on? Why? Because we're supposed to be like Brett Keane type people. We're supposed to be like, I don't know, these other people. We're not. We're not Brett Keane. I'm not saying Brett's bad. I'm just saying we're not them. We're different people. We have different issues. And I want to get rid of it. The anger is so toxic and bad. I want it gone. I don't care if I got into a fight and some guy would fucking murder me, because I want to be peaceful in all dealings. And when you guys bring lie after lie after lie after lie after lie, and now they knew how to get to me too. You start saying run, Rev, run, acting like she's a bad person and I'm okay. When we're both bad, we're both bad. But see, you divide us. You're trying to end in marriage by propping me up, and that gets to her.
No, so I think you misunderstood run, Rev, run. Or maybe you got it right. I don't know. That's secular opinions thing. Don't get me wrong. The run, Rev, run, and that's all secular opinion. I'm of a different mind. I want y'all to stay together. I want y'all to be very, 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 very complacent, because I want her to literally eat you out of house and home. I want her to spend every dollar you have. That's what I want, personally. That's just me, though. I'm not a big fan of Shane's good at farting. But I want her to go through every cent into the last penny. That's what I want. So, different strokes for different folks.
You don't think, I mean, smart people can see what you're doing. You are trying to destroy a marriage. And the Christians that are involved with this, holy Lord, like Sabella, holy shit.
Sabella.
A lot of these disgusting, hateful comments are probably troll accounts of Sabella. That's the truth.
Remember when I said that he comes up with random stuff and then just sort of affirms it without looking into anything, not having any evidence? Because I actually know the vast majority of the troll accounts that they encounter, I know who they are, and they're not Sabella. I don't think Sabella has actually used any of her troll accounts or sock accounts, actually, I should say, in their chat. The ones that he's thinking about, especially ones in the last few weeks, I know exactly who they are, and they're not Sabella. But he is okay with just believing whatever, and so he'll just fabricate shit.
Anyway, the bottom line is that the shit that you're hearing from trolls, and it is trolls, is inaccurate bullshit.
So the videos of y'all saying and doing
stuff. Are you going to believe lies and keep spreading stuff on other platforms all over the place, on YouTube, wherever? Are you going to spread these lies, perpetuate lies? Or are you going to look yourself in the mirror and say, yeah, I've been a shit person and I've been shit to Shannon for no reason?
Yeah, so there's a pretty good reason. All right, I'm done listening to this cuck. So let me play for y'all this video. Some of y'all probably seen this. So that video that I was showing earlier, where Shani was targeting me, this is it here. Now, some of y'all remember when I said that I hopped on a sock account and I was going through different things and asking her if she'd ever said this about somebody, or if she'd ever say that or this, that. This is the video that I'm talking about. This is it. I'm sorry. So this is the main video right here. Let me just, yeah. So this is, hold on, get rid of this. It's making my bar pop up, so I'm trying to get rid of it. All right. This is the video here. Right. And so you can see this is just her saying shit. Right. So and this is her flipping me off, every probably 25 seconds to a minute, I would stop this video. Right. And I'm explaining y'all how I'm going to play the video that was edited and created using this. and using her own lies. But I'm going to explain to you what I did. I noticed that Shani and Rev would lie about recent interactions that they had with people. And I'm talking about just days before. And I'm sitting there watching it. I'm sitting and watching all this stuff happen and then hear them lie about it and retcon it later. So I said, you know what? Are they really just going to just pretend like they haven't said or done any of this shit? There's no way. There's no way that they are that much of a shitbag. Rev and Shani can't be that bad of liars. They really can't be. I said, let me see something. I hopped on a sock account and I went through this video, which this video is only about 2.5 minutes long. So every about 30 seconds, I would stop the video and I would listen for her to say something, make an accusation towards me about being a black stereotype, me just sitting around smoking and being a thug and all this other kind of shit. And I go to the sock account and I would say, oh, hey, Shani, you would never say that, that all somebody does is sit around and smoke all day. You would never say yet anything that she said in this video. I went on the sock account and asked her if she'd ever said it. And mind you, the video at the time wasn't even a month old. And she categorically denied all of it. And so it said, okay, fine. I passed the video, the new one, to my editor, and then she compared it. What Shani says here versus what she claims that she never said. So I'm going to play that for y'all. Because for Rev, we shouldn't do that. You shouldn't show that Shani lies at all. You shouldn't show that she says crazy shit. None of that stuff. And this video is aptly named Shani Doesn't Lie Nor Attack People. Enjoy.
Oh my God, Holy Spirit out of my fingertips. Holy shit. Do you want to hear this, folks? Oh my God, do you want to hear it, folks? I'll tell you, folks.
یک فروند هواپیمای مسافربری بوئینگ 737 متعلق به خطوط هوایی اوکراین پس از برخاستن از فرودگاه امام خمینی دچار
Is it working this time? Seems like the restarted phone. It works. Okay. Hi, Puddin'. It's me.
No business days!
And I decided to come here on Facebook to torture you. All for the Lord, and to expose you of the fraud you are. Isn't it sad, sir? I think it's so sad, sir. You spent your whole life trying to break the black stereotypes, and it seems to turn out you're nothing but another
the anti-war government, the
black stereotype and a paid thug.
Neither am I. I'm on a I just want to relax.
For Christ, I am genuinely interested in your theological position on this. They act like you are on here trying to chastising people about racial stereotypes or something.
And I never do.
Let's just look at the black stereotypes in which you portray on your daily life. 1, your wife is the only one working. You are not. You beg money from people from the streets, bro.
Wrong for that. Anyway, that just calm down with all the super chatting and all that shit. Just listen. Just need y'all to listen. That's it.
2, you smoke weed all day.
Are you sure about that?
You know, I actually would love to get high with Dreadnought. I would love to smoke him underneath the fucking table. 3, you play video games all day.
What? What the fuck?
And 4, the only job you do have is paid to do illegal actions, to harass people, and to bully people, and to thug people around.
If you are a lost cow on the internet, people will make content about you. Absolutely.
Act like you are on here trying to chastising people about racial stereotypes or something.
And I never do.
And I never do.
That's what you have done, Mr. Alfred Mims. You're nothing but a black stereotype, sir. You're not what you wanted to be. You lost. And Jesus Christ knows it. Prepare for hellfire, sir.
Oh, he gonna go to Jahannam. Oh.
You had your chance to be his minister. Yeah. You had your chance. And when he touched you on your shoulder, you told him to fuck off. Well, guess what? He's telling you to fuck off right now in Jesus Christ's name. Enjoy the hellfire, whatever that is.
How did I literally just fucking hit that button. I just noticed too. Somebody just said, God damn. Anyway. Anyway. All right. I'm tired. That's it. I'm going to play y'all out and call it fucking night. I'm going to play y'all out with the Ballad of the White Whale. I wasn't saying shit. All I said was that they want a better time on the internet, then they need to quit making shit up. That's all I was saying. So anyway. All right, let me play y'all out. Where's there we go. Battle of the White Whale. Yes, I'm aware I'm muted. Thank you for texting me. What the fuck? Okay, I got a few text messages. Okay, all right.
I have unblocked every single person from my channel. But we have some rules. This is your second chance that we are giving you guys. Or third or fourth or 10th or 20th. How many times have I blocked and unblocked you guys? I don't know. But I unblocked all you individuals and I'm giving you guys a chance to be respectful toward me and treat me like a human being. Because we need to be treated like human beings.
Oh, look at this. We have our boyfriend. Hi, boyfriend. How are you? What are you hiding, big boy? Oh, he's hiding. He's shy. Okay, before you come on my show, You're going to have to respect my boundaries and put on a shirt. You're going to have to put on a shirt. He's not going to be on my show until he puts on a shirt, like a respectful gentleman. We all know who we're talking about. And the boundaries is, do not come to me and talk to me if you're naked. That's disgusting and disrespectful to the ladies. Put on the shirt right, sir. Put on the shirt right, like a big boy. Okay. All right, you're wearing a shirt. There you go. You're a big boy now.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Oh, hi there. Man, that took forever.
Boy.
Wow. That took forever. That's amazing.
I'm sorry, but you have to wear a shirt on my channel. Don't disrespect me like that.
Oh, disrespect. That's an interesting concept, Shani. It's almost like that's something you don't understand. That's interesting.
No, you have to respect my boundaries, sir, because you like to go over people's boundaries just to try to get one up on them.
How exactly do I do that? Maybe
everyone
I'm
sees it. Don't deny it with your little face.
Who is everyone?
My people, they see it.
Enemy spotted.
FBI, open up!
Oh, cool. How about this? How about we play a game? Let's do a straw poll and see how many people agree with me versus you. You want to do that?
Okay.
You know how to set up a straw poll?
Why should I? What is your mental illnesses so I know how to associate with you correctly? Okay, do you have PTSD?
Yes, I do.
Well, why are you a bastard toward me knowing that I have PTSD?
Oh, because PTSD isn't an excuse for someone's behavior. That's why.
No, it's not your job to question my behavior. That is my psychologist.
Anyone can question anyone's behavior, Shani.
Well, should I question your behavior and why you're questioning my behavior? Why do you question my behavior?
Impugning someone's motives and questioning behavior are kind of two different things.
Why do you question my behavior?
Because you act abhorrently.
Why do I act abhorrently?
Because you were raised by wolves.
Allah Akbar!
Why was I raised by wolves?
Because you had the unfortunate circumstance of not being told to stay out of the fucking fridge.
And why was that, sir?
Because somebody decided at some point in time that they wanted to give you anything that you wanted. And that was a poor, poor mistake.
So you have no reasons.
I don't know what this is, but it's kind of hot.
Shani can never, at any point in time, ever be accountable for her own action. There's always an excuse.
She apologized for saying the N-word, bro.
I don't regret calling him that word. Any person who tries to steal your house and your home is a fucking
what?
Right.
Apologizing is not taking responsibility.
Have you noticed that everything he's saying are blatant accusations with no viable truth behind them? They're just blatant accusations out there. Yes, they are. I know you're trying to manipulate the audience, Drag, and the audience knows you're manipulating people too.
You want to do a straw poll and ask them?
I don't need to ask people because you know what? I know they'll validate and have all their million of sock accounts, honey. I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to other people. I'm talking to you, baby.
Okay.
We're gonna talk to people one at a time. So just know that.
Okay. Well, don't say that the audience out there believes X when you don't have evidence for it.
Right, that's fine. That's fine. But I just had one question. I think I have plenty of evidence about my life. Okay, Shani, can I ask you a question from me? How is he manipulating people right now? I don't see that.
Listen to the questions. They're vague questions meant to say things. He's also manipulating the audience by saying he's not giving me actually reasons why he has a beef with me. They're just vague accusations.
You calling me a rapist, a pedophile?
I think you are, because I see you as a threat to women.
Okay, well,
because of your actions and your words. You put out red flags, sir.
Okay.
And you put out red flags. You are creepy. Notice that you were the first one that came on to this channel. You were the first one.
And?
Because it shows your intentions.
you invited people to talk to you.
I know, and you were conveniently the first one. Why is that? And you put out all these vague accusations on me. You didn't actually give a real scenario. You just put out railway accusations.
You calling me a rapist, a pedophile?
I think you are, because I see you as a threat to women. There's a huge amount of men that support sexual harassment and sexual degradation of a woman, and they'll call it critique. I am being completely sexually harassed by this man named Dragnot Silvis. And he stole my content, and he's showing it to these men that I don't even know. I don't know if these men will find me and try to kill me or rape me or anything. And he's showing these people revenge porn. And you literally have it on your channel. What if I get raped and killed, YouTube? You will be held responsible, god damn it. Really on the back and forth with these people anymore. I can't even look at them without just feeling disgusted to my stomach. Like, do you really want to have a woman who's to be seeing her sexually like abusers several times over and over again? I can't do it anymore. It's too painful.
No, I hear you. I hear you.
Like,
I hear you.
Drag and
I hear you. I hear you.
Are complete in Geek Room. And Irate Alex really are very disgusting.
I'm gonna cut my camera off for a moment.
The things they said about my body, like it's completely inappropriate to talk about a woman like that. And I can't even look at them. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to engage them at all because they are sexual offenders, in my opinion. But there's no seed of truth to what you actually say about your beef with me. You can't be serious with anyone in conversation. It's kind of sad, Drag.
It's weird that I've gotten as far as I have in life, yet I can't be serious in conversations.
Honey, that's a manipulated statement right there. Do you know why it's a manipulated statement?
That's the phrase.
No, you didn't answer the question for straightforward. You're just like, well, I got forward in life. Well, just because you got forward in life doesn't mean anything about your behavior, sir.
No, Shanny, you make up stuff, and then
I'm not. What am I made up? What did I make up?
You made up. You called me a rapist. Like what? Who? I
said you had a rapist mentality.
Hey, what is a rapist mentality?
A rapist mentality is a man who thinks of a woman as an object and uses a woman as an object.
Huh? Who do I do that to exactly?
You done it to me.
Shetty.
With the OnlyFans, you did it to me. You do know this whole conversation. I'm completely psychoanalyzing you, right?
Are you now?
Yes, I am, because I'm going to point out your narcissist the whole entire time. I'm not going to be nice to you. I'm not going to be intimidated by you. I'm not going to be backed down by you. And I'm not going to allow you to say little tiny jokes on my expense. So really, truthfully, what is your true beef with me? Not the past.
You calling me a rapist, a pedophile?
I think you are. Not the things that have been done. What if I get raped and killed, YouTube? You will be held responsible, god damn it. To them, I don't want to engage them at all because they are sexual offenders. But your true beef with me.
Well, everything that has already been done is technically in the past, Shetty.
Okay, so you don't like me. So why don't you continue to bother me if you don't like me?
Because you lie.
It doesn't matter if I lie or not. Why do you continue with me? Do you like to talk to people who lie? Do you harass people who lie?
No, I don't harass anybody, actually.
Oh, you don't harass people. Okay, well, Drag, I'm gonna ask if you don't harass people. How about this? I'm gonna challenge you. Can you do this challenge for me?
It depends what it is.
To prove that you don't harass people, I don't like your content upon me. To prove that you don't harass me, I'm going to ask you to not make any more content about me anymore. Can we agree to that?
So first of all, somebody make
no, Drag, do not say anything. I want a yes or no. You're not saying a yes or no. Can we agree that you will stop making content about me unless you ask me to be on your channel and we can talk about whatever problem you have with me? Can we do that like adults?
First of all, commentary.
Yes or no, Drag?
Commentary is not harassment.
You can't answer yes or no.
The answer is no, I can.
Could we agree that maybe like it's time to move on from these two individuals? I mean, that's all I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Right?
I think that you guys' story arc has sort of ended here. Notice that I've not been actually reviewing y'all stuff. Hardly, I've been making commentary based on you calling me a rapist and a pedophile.
No, we never called you that, Drag.
What?
We never called you that. No. It's the way you and the other individuals in the room with Shanny's porn video were like licking your lips and stuff, and it was very weird and rapist-like. It was. Okay, that's all we were saying. I don't believe you're a rapist. There's no evidence to believe that, Drag. I don't have any. Yeah, the way you're acting. I don't lick my lips like I'm about to eat chicken when I friggin' watch TV, watch porn. I don't do that, Drag.
Eat chicken, okay.
Yeah, no, okay. Eat a hamburger. I don't mean it that way, bro.
Well, me and my brothers are rapists-like because we found you guys' porno.
Can you take that down off of your channel? Can you take that off your channel? I don't think that's suitable to be on YouTube. I am asking you as a woman, and as someone who has given you money before, I have been nice to you. I have done really kind things for you in return to do one kind thing for me and take that video down for my sake.
So
I've done kind things for you and you know it. Have I not done kind things for you?
You've complimented my penis, exactly. I agree.
Have I not done kind things for you?
You have sexually harassed me a few times. I agree, yeah. So
and can you in return do something kind for me and stop trying to humiliate me that way?
So
please,
can you videos where you guys are calling me rapist-like and pedophile-like?
Can you tell me which ones they are and I'll take them down as soon as you take yours down?
Sure. Once you guys take y'all's down, then I will.
No, you take yours down first.
No, I've already.
There is no deal.
I've already taken down.
There's no deal. There's no deal until you take yours down first.
That's not gonna happen.
In fact, how about this? How about you do it right now and take those videos down, and then I'll take them down live on camera so everyone can see I do that. I think that's a good compromise. See, you know what the problem is with you, Drag? You do not compromise. You always want to have the upper hand, and you will not.
I don't negotiate with terrorists.
I don't negotiate with terrorists.
Okay, well, you know what? You ogling over my body like that, I'm going to continue to say you have a rapist mentality by keeping it up.
Well, typically,
but you know what?
You've
been on long enough. I think you've been on for over 20 minutes. Have a nice day. I'm going to put Scientist Sam on. You have a good day, sir.
I'll take off.
You were shown to be who you are. You were shown to be who you are. You don't compromise. You don't listen. You don't do anything kind for anyone else. And you want to have the upper hand at all times. I guarantee if I took those videos down, you wouldn't take your videos down on me and you'd laugh about it. So no, we're going to respect boundaries here on my channel, and it is my channel. And if I'm going to overtalk someone and feel the need to, I will. Because that man, Dragnot, is a complete and utter sociopath. He lies, he manipulates, and he tries to down people in order to make other people feel better. But if you want to go and look at his content, go ahead. There's Dragnot Silvis for who he is. I don't like him. His content is not my cup of tea, and he doesn't do anything kind for anyone else but himself. And there's proof right there, because I think I put out reasonable compromises and he wouldn't do it.
What the fuck was that? Ah!
How are you, dear?
I'm good. I'm just in lab, waiting for a reaction to go through because I'm like, Drag, I'm a real scientist.
Okay, you gotta let this anger go, this hatred for each other. I forgive every single one of you guys. See, we got a hater in the mix right here. Look at this. Did you just get out of clown makeup school? No, I didn't, Jason Smith. But you know what? All I have to do is cut your head off and you shut the fuck up, because I know what you reference to.
きすぎてどれだけ強いお酒でも歪めない思い出が別れた